Hey everybody, and welcome to the Legal Minute, where I work around the clock to help you understand the law. As always, I'm your trusted host, Winston Mackey. The common law. You've heard of it before. In fact, if you speak English, you probably live in it too. But what is the common law exactly? Where does it come from? What makes it special? And what countries have common law-based legal systems? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to find out. Without further ado, let's roll that title sequence. The law is inaccessible. My job is to change that. I don't think I'm ever going to get over how awesome that intro is. I need some time to collect and compose myself here. Simply put, the common law is a legal system and tradition originating from England. But Winston, what is a legal system? Excellent question, anonymous viewer. Think about legal systems like the operating system running on your computer right now. Let's take Windows, Mac OS, and Linux as examples. Now, without having a background in computers, I sort of know that an operating system serves as a base for you to install software on your machine. Also, operating systems, like legal systems, are all unique. Mac OS, Windows, and Linux were all designed with different priorities in mind. They were designed differently. Yet despite these differences, these operating systems can accomplish many of the same tasks, like accessing the internet to watch my amazing life-changing videos. This all applies to legal systems as well. Where the heck is this guy going with this? Like the operating system running on your computer, a legal system essentially serves as the foundation, the bedrock of the laws in any given place. Also, just like operating systems, each legal system is inherently unique. For instance, the common law is dramatically structurally different compared to the civil law tradition. Yet despite these very important differences, legal systems often have the same goals and the same functions, like enforcing contracts and protecting property rights. Surely the common law didn't just appear out of thin air in England, right? Well, where did it come from? Ladies and gentlemen, it's story time. The common law's roots can be traced back to the Middle Ages, a time of swords, castles, and the bubonic plague. In 1154, Henry II was crowned King of England. He took a particular interest to the laws governing his lands. The laws really totally interesting, bro, King Henry II once said. Henry II simplified and organized the laws governing his kingdom. At the time, each separate region of England had its own unique set of laws, which was very confusing as people never really knew which laws applied to them. To solve this problem, Henry II introduced a unified legal system that would apply to everyone. These new rules, common to all of Henry II's subjects, became known as, you guessed it, the common law. At about this time, Henry II also dispatched a large amount of judges across England to resolve local legal disputes. Judges then recorded their legal decisions and started discussing them with their peers. As time went on, English judges began relying on old decided cases to orient and guide their decisions in new legal cases. This was the beginning of stare decisis, which I'm probably not pronouncing correctly, but more on that later. As England acquired colonies in the centuries to come, English common law was exported throughout the world. Hey you, yeah you pal, hey, no sleeping. Hey, you pay attention or I will turn this video around, young man. A bunch of other legal systems exist in the world today, like the civil law and Sharia law. So what makes the common law so different? The takeaway point is stare decisis, a term I mispronounced about 30 seconds ago. Stare decisis, a fundamental pillar of common law systems, is just a fancy way to say the judges must respect and apply judgments in old cases to new cases as long as the facts of that new case are identical or similar to the facts of that old case. The common law places an enormous amount of weight on previously decided cases, precedent. As a general rule, a common law court is bound by its own previous decisions, as well as the decisions of courts higher in the judicial hierarchy. I can't stress enough how important previously decided cases and judges are in the common law. Fundamentally, the system is just a messy collection of old cases and judgments. As Professor Hazel Ginn of University College London remarked, laws are created, developed, and applied by judges in common law systems. The common law has been and continues to be built simply by judges deciding cases. When a legal dispute is resolved by a common law judge, a common law principle could be created, or an existing principle could be modified, and later could be applied to future cases. To borrow an analogy from Clive Anderson, a British lawyer and radio host, the common law has developed incrementally, kind of like a city, slowly growing and expanding. Since the common law puts so much focus and emphasis on previously decided cases, the system is very stable and predictable. But the common law is not immune to change, or else we'd all still be living under the rules established during Henry II's reign. Also, although case law is very important, legislation still exists in common law jurisdictions to regulate all aspects of our lives. Politicians can enact laws to patch holes in the common law. So, what countries have common law-based legal systems? A lot. I'll name a few. England, Canada except for Quebec, the United States except for Louisiana, Australia, New Zealand, India, Pakistan, even Hong Kong. Many jurisdictions have combined the common law with one or more other legal systems to create a hybrid legal system. The law in different common law countries tends to be similar because of their shared roots in England. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is all I have for you today. I'd like to thank all of you for your patience because I know today's topic wasn't an easy one. As always, for any and all sources I used today, please see the description box below. Please click the subscribe button and share this video with your friends and family. I always appreciate your support. Thank you for watching the Legal Minute. I'm Winston Mackey, and I'll see you next time.